This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Tuesday, June 20th, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. Merrillville-based NiSource announced today it plans to sell a nearly 20% non-controlling interest in its Northern Indiana Public Service Company subsidiary. The company said the deal with an affiliate of New York-based Blackstone Infrastructure Partners is valued at more than $2.1 billion. NiSource CEO Lloyd Yates.
This is truly an important milestone in our efforts to strengthen our balance sheet and enable NiSource to draw upon the portfolio of capital investment opportunities to enhance shareholder value while enhancing safety and reliability for our customers. This transaction supports NiSource and NIPSCO's commitments to provide safe, reliable, and diverse sources of energy to our customers and supports the future growth and development of the communities we are privileged to serve.
The deal is expected to be complete by the end of the year, with NiSource retaining an 80.1% ownership of NIPSCO. NIPSCO provides electric and natural gas service to more than 1.3 million customers in over 24 Indiana counties. Eli Lilly and Company announced this morning it is buying a California biopharmaceutical company in a deal worth about $2.4 billion as it looks to expand its presence in skin diseases and immunology disorders. The deal for DICE Therapeutics is slated to close in the third quarter. The deal would boost Lilly's portfolio of immune drugs, which includes Olumiant for rheumatoid arthritis and Taltz for plaque psoriasis and stiffening of the spine. DICE has a proprietary technology platform to build a pipeline of novel oral therapeutic candidates to treat chronic diseases in immunology. The River Ridge Development Authority has voted to approve negotiations on the purchase of 2 industrial lots at the River Ridge Commerce Center. Details on the companies looking to acquire the land were not provided, but River Ridge said the lots are located on both the Jeffersonville and Charlestown portions of the business park. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
For 25 years, we've had the honor of telling the story of Indiana business. More than 1,300 shows, 8,000 interviews. We've traveled from Valparaiso to Versailles, Fort Wayne to Fort Branch, and everywhere in between. And we are just getting started. Our team is passionate about Indiana business because your story is worth telling. Join us every week as we travel the state to bring you Indiana's story. Inside Indiana Business, 25 years and counting.
Officials in Greenwood cut the ribbon Saturday on the first phase of the new Aeronautical Center of Technology at Indy South Greenwood Airport. The facility will house a variety of aviation-related courses for middle and high school students, and Director Roger Tomey said it provides students the ability to become totally absorbed in aviation engineering.
This gives kids the practical application to the STEM disciplines. It's a great way to see why you have to have no math and science, and you put it into a practical application, and this building provides the necessary area in which we can apply those disciplines. The kids are going to be building a real airplane. They're not only going to learn about how blueprints are read and how to use calibration tools, but they're also going to be learning about the electrical system, the hydraulic system. They're going to be mounting the engine, putting in the avionics, the interior, mounting the prop. They're also going to learn about how you develop a test flight program.
Donations are still being sought to complete the build-out of the building's second floor. The project thus far has totaled more than $500,000, which was provided entirely through donations. Officials are looking to raise an additional $75,000. Texas-based EDP Renewables North America yesterday announced a 20-year power purchase agreement with Northern Indiana Public Service Company in Merrillville. Through the deal, the utility will buy the power generated by the $365 million, 198-megawatt Carpenter Wind Farm in Jasper County. Expected to be complete in 2025, the wind farm is expected to generate enough renewable energy to power more than 53,000 Hoosier homes per year. EDP Renewables said the project is expected to create up to 200 full-time construction jobs and about 12 permanent jobs to maintain the wind farm's operations. Officials in Zionsville are marking plans to transform the former Wolf Run Golf Club into the Carpenter Nature Preserve. Co-owner Jim Carpenter said the first phase of the effort, which will bring trails, parking, and restrooms for the public at the 215-acre preserve, are expected to be complete by early 2026.
The second stage will be maybe who knows how many years it would take to fundraise and get the money for a nature center that would then just be a spectacular place to come out and be the headquarters for a nature experience.
The preserve will also have enhanced wetlands, woodlands, and prairies, along with boardwalks, a nature-inspired playground, and Eagle Creek overlooks. Carpenter and his wife Nancy plan to sell the property to the town of Zionsville for more than $4.5 million. Colts radio analyst Rick Venturi is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.